The Secret of the Starlight Garden Kids Story Bedtime Story Magical Adventure, A Quest to Save the Garden. In a small, sleepy village by the edge of the forest, there was a hidden place known only to a few, the Starlight Garden. The garden was a secret haven, filled with glowing flowers and plants that only bloomed under the light of the stars. The villagers believed that the garden was magical, capable of healing the land and granting wishes, but no one had been allowed inside for generations. Elena, a curious and kind-hearted girl, had always wondered about the Starlight Garden. Her grandmother often told her stories of its beauty and the enchantments it held, but no one dared enter. The garden was said to be protected by a powerful enchantment, and the only way to unlock its secrets was to find the key hidden deep in the forest. One evening, while walking home after dusk, Elena noticed something strange. A soft light flickered in the distance, coming from deep within the forest. Intrigued, she followed the light, her heart pounding with excitement and curiosity. A mysterious visitor. As Elena ventured deeper into the woods, the light grew brighter, and she soon found herself standing before a large, ancient oak tree. Its bark shimmered with golden light, and in its roots, she saw a glowing stone. The stone hummed with energy, and Elena reached out to touch it. "Do you seek the Starlight Garden, child?" a voice suddenly asked. Elena stepped back, startled. Before her appeared a graceful figure, a woman with shimmering silver hair and eyes that glowed like the stars. "Who are you?" Elena asked. "I am Leora, the guardian of the Starlight Garden," the woman said. "I have watched over this place for many years, and I have seen your heart, Elena. You are pure of spirit and kind of heart. You have been chosen to restore the garden's magic." The quest to restore the garden. Leora explained that the Starlight Garden's magic had faded over the years, and its once vibrant blooms had withered. The garden's power had been tied to the stars, but something had disrupted the balance. Without the garden's magic, the village and the land itself were starting to wither too. Only a pure-hearted soul like Elena could restore the magic by finding the starseed, a rare flower hidden in the farthest corner of the forest. Elena knew she had to help. She accepted the quest and followed Leora's guidance. The journey was not easy, filled with thick brambles, dark caves, and challenging obstacles. Along the way, Elena met various creatures, wise old owls, playful rabbits, and glowing fireflies, that aided her on her quest. They all told her that the secret to finding the starseed was not just about the journey through the forest, but about believing in the magic that still lingered within her heart. The starseed and the restoration. After many trials, Elena arrived at the heart of the forest, where a beautiful meadow stretched out before her. In the center, bathed in moonlight, stood the starseed, a radiant flower that shimmered with starlight. But before Elena could approach, a dark shadow descended, blocking her path. It was a shadow spirit, the one who had disrupted the garden's magic all those years ago. It hissed and swirled around Elena, trying to deter her. "You cannot restore the garden's magic," the spirit sneered. "The Starlight Garden belongs to the night. You are too small, too weak to bring it back to life." But Elena stood firm. "I may be small," she said, "but I have the strength of my heart, and that is more powerful than any darkness." With a burst of light, Elena reached for the starseed. As her fingers brushed the petals, a bright glow erupted, pushing back the shadow and filling the garden with a dazzling light. The magic of the Starlight Garden was restored, and the flowers began to bloom again, their petals glowing in the night. The garden was alive with magic once more, a promise fulfilled. Elena returned to the village, her heart filled with joy. The Starlight Garden had been saved, and its magic would continue to heal the land. Leora smiled at her and said, "You have proven that true magic comes from within. The garden will thrive, and its light will guide future generations." From that night on, Elena was known as the guardian of the Starlight Garden. She tended to the garden with love and care, sharing its magic with those who needed it most. The villagers often visited the garden, knowing that the stars above and the light within the garden would always be a source of hope and healing.